Hi there, so today I'm going to briefly explain how our muscles contract. Now first of all, our brain is going to send a signal down a dendrite, which is going to hit this presynaptic terminal. This terminal is filled with synaptic vesicles. Now once that signal is going to hit these vesicles, a neurotransmitter within them called acetylcholine, or ACH, is going to be released. Now once this is released, these vesicles will kind of turn inside out and will then lock within the muscle cell. So ACH is basically part of the lock and key that will connect this to this. Now once the acetylcholine has connected to our muscle cell, sodium is actually going to flood our muscle. This is sodium. Now, as we know, sodium is negative, and so as sodium comes in, potassium is going to go out, which will make this entire cell more negative. Being that it is more negative, so we have sodium here. Once that happens, it's going to create an action potential, which is the basically energy that has the ability to do something. Once this occurs, the action potential is going to travel down a structure in the muscle fiber called a T-tubule, all the way down and hit our sarcoplasmic reticulum, or SR for short. Now in this SR houses calcium, and calcium is extremely important within our muscle contraction system. Calcium will then, once this action potential hits the SR, calcium will rush to our filaments. Now first we have actin, and in our actin filament, which is the first one it hits, we have troponin, which is where calcium will bind to first. These are these little dots. Once it hits the troponin, it will immediately shift to this line. Now this structure is called tropomyosin. And tropomyosin, once the calcium hits this, it will shift the actin filament and expose these tiny dots called active sites. And active sites are extremely important as they're kind of like magnets in this filament. Once these active sites are exposed, it will allow this right here, which this structure is known as our myosin. Our actin is our thin filament and our myosin is our thick. Now these heads that are within the myosin will then attach to the actin, causing a muscle contraction.